Hello everyone, this is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming and welcome to NASCAR Dirt to Daytona Season 4. Last episode, the end of Season 3. Spoiler alert if you haven't watched. We won the Truck Championship and the Modified Championship. We did the Doubleheader Championship. And that means, at least as far as I know, my knowledge of this game, we're going to move on to the Cup Series next year. Or, well, this year. I haven't done any of the postseason stuff yet, so we're going to do that on camera right now. Let's go. This will end the season, well aware. Congratulations on winning the Sears Craftsman Truck Championship last year. We have been looking to sponsor a car for next season, and we are hoping you would take a look at our offer. We love the potential we saw last year and believe that together great things could be accomplished. So this is Polaris. Talking to us about the Cup Series. I believe. At least as far as my knowledge serves me. Yep, that's it. There is our Cup car right there. We are going to be driving the 199 car. So I guess that has my favorite number in it, the 119. So our goal is to finish 35th place or better in a season. So 35th or better in the point standings, I believe, is what that means. So that's cool. Our first Cup ride. So there is we won the Truck Championship. 5 wins. We won by 131 points. It looks like the math is. So yep, we got a top 10 in 12 out of the 14 races. We have been looking for a long-time driver, blah, blah, blah. So this is truck information. We are going to run the Truck Series this year, but we'll just fast forward through this, and then I'll pick the best offer here. We don't need to read all of these. So now we just need to figure out what sponsorship we want to take for the truck this year. We have Black Beast Telecom that wants us to win the championship next year. Schneider Boats finished 5th or better in the championship. Oakley. And then we have Oakley, 2 wins, 2 top 10s, and 4 wins. So I'm not going to place my bets on doing that again because I don't know if there's schedule conflicts or what, if there's anything like that with the Cup Series. So we're going to go with 5th place or better in the season. That's still a huge payday. You look at our current sponsorship, which was only a $90,000 payday, but the 5th place is a $200,000 payday. So we're going to take that. Ooh, I like that truck. $222. And that's that for the primary sponsor. So we only ran 10 of the 11 races, but we still won the championship by 33 points. We won 5 races, 10 top 10, so top 10 in every race we did. So that is the modified season. That is our last modified contract, so we're just going to go through all this. We are not going to do the modified season. And so, yeah. So we're not going to do anything with the modified car. Well, I guess we can set a sponsor. Yeah. I think that's what I want to do. So yeah, and we didn't do anything in the weekly racing series either, so.
Well, once again, we're looking forward to another season of the world's greatest racing, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. We're just about ready to head to the Daytona pits for the start of Speed Week, but before we do, I want to highlight just one more driver that, while new to Winston Cup this year, has in fact become a real veteran of NASCAR racing. After winning the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series last year, the driver of the Sears Die Hard truck was quickly snapped up by the Polaris team to see if any spark could be given to their floundering effort. And after seeing the way the number 202 truck dominated last year's NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, I, for one, am pretty interested to see what this driver can do now that they finally have a chance to play with the big boys. Well, it's time to head down to the track for all the action. Let's see how it goes.
Alright, Alan Bestwick kind of surprised me there. Caught me off guard. But let's see. So they don't even show the modified season on our schedule. So that's fine. So we've racked up $645,000. We had been saving for basically the second half of last season to run this Words errand, upgrade our Cup car out of the gate. But I have no idea how much these upgrades are going to be. I probably should check. So $300,000 for our first engine upgrade, and that's probably what we're going to end up doing. $220,000 for the suspension, $225,000 for the aero, and $190,000 for the exhaust. But the first race is obviously the Daytona 500, so we're going to get an engine upgrade. That's the first thing. And B, I want to get an aero upgrade. So I want us to be as competitive as we possibly can at the Daytona 500, since that's the highest paying race of the season. So we're going to do those two upgrades to the Cup car. We'll still have about $100,000 for us to take a look at our pit crew. So let's see, employees. So actually, this will be the same pit crew as last season, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to have the same pit crew for both, apparently. So that's good. So I actually don't need to worry about that at all. Awesome. But looks like we have a truck race first, the Daytona truck race. So let's head off to that. So, as you guys know, I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so I can stay a YouTube partner when the new YouTube requirement rules come in. So if you are new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I can stay a partner next year. Well, next month. And hopefully we can keep making good content and still keep making money from it. Off to qualifying for Daytona. So last year, we had a lot of good efforts, mainly because of pit strategy. I would love for this year us to maybe be a little more competitive without pit strategy, but obviously I'm still going to use the pit strategy to my advantage. But I would love to be a little more competitive, just on pace in the Truck Series this season. But I'm also really not going to be spending too much money on upgrades, so I'm fine with just going with the pit strategy. So obviously, if I don't project us winning the Cup Series championship this season, but if we do, then that's going to be the end of this series, is whenever we win the Cup championship. I'm not going to go through and run all 4 series, anything like that, right now anyway. Because I have other things I would like to bring to the channel once we finish this. So once we win the Cup Series championship, that'll be the end of this game for now. But again, I don't anticipate us having and that kind of success right out of the gate. Now, obviously, us getting that engine upgrade right away, along with the aero upgrade, will really help at these bigger tracks. But we're also going to struggle at some of the shorter tracks because we don't have any suspension upgrade. But yeah, I'm super excited. Like I said, when I first started the series, I just purchased this game before I started the series. I had never played this game before this series.
This is the one that counts.
So, I really don't know what to expect with the Cup Series, honestly. I'm going with the flow right now. But, obviously, I'm doing a lot of talking right now, but this season we're going to be doing a lot more cuts. So that we can maybe make the episodes a little shorter, because I have a feeling these Cup races are going to be a little longer than what we're used to, obviously. So I'm going to be doing a lot of cuts. You'll only see like brief parts of qualifying, stuff like that. Maybe I'll cut out qualifying altogether, but... So that, you guys can look forward to maybe a little smoother episode next time. But since we had to do all the preseason stuff and I have to kind of talk about a few things, we are going to include it in this episode. Let's see if we can improve our lap.
Let's see where we play.
Alright, that's the best lap we've ever run at Daytona in the truck. Let's see where that puts us. 17th, so smack dab in the middle of the pack, basically. I don't remember where we finished at Daytona last season. We might have done well, considering our pit strategy is usually on point.
Welcome to the sun.
But we're going to skip over Alan Bestrick and let's get started.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Try to stay in the draft as long as possible. I'm assuming we're going to have to pit fairly soon. So not this lap, but next lap I anticipate pitting. Let's not let Schrader get underneath here. So let's just let Schrader push us to victory here. Outside line stalling a little bit.
You're all clear.
We'll go underneath this guy here, hopefully. And underneath this guy as well.
Still there.
We're gonna just give this guy a bump draft. Okay, that was a little more than a bump draft for John Wood, dang it.
Clear low.
Luckily, we all saved it. He lost a couple spots, but otherwise that was a pretty safe.
Leaders going into the pit.
Yeah, we're coming in this time as well.
All clear. Slow down.
We made it. We passed a ton of cars right there, too. Man, I was a little aggressive going down pit road that time, but I felt like they were slowing down a little bit more than what was absolutely necessary, so I decided, hey, I'll start passing them. And we're going to come out with a huge advantage. Nope, that's Presley right there. That was the AI that did that. No, dang it. Alright, let's try to fall in line, maybe get some draft to help us up to speed. Maybe stay with them, but I have a feeling that that's not going to be possible here. Yeah, we've lost the draft of Small already, so those two are going to be out in front for a while. But I assume this means we will cycle around into third place, which is obviously an improvement of where we were. We have Dennis Setzer right behind us.
The car head is pitting.
They're pitting again? They're pitting again.
Car high.
Okay. Oh god, they're going to be LePaging. Setzer, go by, please. This is not going to be a fun experience if you don't go by.
Car low.
Alright, we made it work. Setzer, please get in front of me. For the love of everything that is holy. Please just get in front of me and let's start pulling away. I hope you don't have to pit as well. But you're kind of acting like you do.
Stay low. Still there. The car head is pitting.
Oh god. Is that Setzer? Nope, not Setzer. So this is that thing that I believe the AI, they're like adjusting to my pit strategy, and then they realize they can't make it. For some reason, I don't really know what's going on with that, but we're in 5th right now. Setzer's in 4th, and there's 3 cars up ahead. I don't really know who they are. So Setzer, please get back in front. Thank you. We're going to be much better if we can help each other here. At least the 3rd place guy is a nobody. So let's try to catch up to him. Uh-oh. Is that Setzer? Nope. The 3rd place guy just came off a pit road and then pitted again. So it looks like a 4th place effort is where we're at right now. But I have no idea whether the guys in front are going to be pitting or not. But it looks like it's Quattro, maybe somebody else. So that usually means that everything's cycled around when we have guys up front who are usually up front. Fortunately, us and Setzer working together really hasn't been super beneficial.
Still there.
Well, I'm going to try to pass him. See if I can make up time on Quattro being in front.
Stay low. Still there.
Nope. Nope. I'm just going to have to get back in line. White flag is out, sponsored by, I have no idea who our sponsor is now. We don't have any secondary sponsors until after this race, unfortunately. Come on, can I please get around Dennis Setzer? That's all I want right now, is to have him push me. Why are you getting such a good run by yourself? Well, technically I'm by myself as well. Dang it.
Stay low. Still there.
This is the white flag lap, so we're gonna have to make a run at it here if we want to get 3rd place. A podium finish, if you will.
Still there.
He's getting a huge run. I'm gonna try to fall back and get a run going down the tri-oval. Nope, not gonna do it.
Top 5.
4th place effort. Matt Crafton wins over Quattro, Setzer, and us. So not what I want, not the best effort there, in my opinion. I feel like we could have done better. Again, I don't know what's going on with the weird pit strategy in this game, but that's fine with me if they wanted to be stupid. That is fine with me. So now I believe we have our first cup race, Daytona 500. Now, I have no idea how full the cup lineup is with actual real-life drivers. I don't know what the Cup Series people, who are... I can't talk today. I can't talk. I'm so sorry that I've lost all ability to use words today. Alright, let's set our secondary sponsors. Let's just remove all the ones we have now. Alright. So our highest paying one, let's see. So let's do this one there. We'll do this one here. Then we'll do the win here. So we got 8, 5. We'll put that there. Qualify 5th or better is going to be hard. So let's do that there. Alright. So that's a new set of sponsors. We had a couple returning, but that's a fairly new set of sponsors for the truck. But now we get to go to the Daytona 500, our first cup race. That is a $2 million payday for the winner. That might be the total purse. So we know that normally it's $1 million for a Cup Series Daytona 500 win. I'm surprised that they let us keep our crew for the Cup Series from the Truck Series. A little caught off guard with that. There's our car, Mark Martin right behind us. Now, I might royally screw up some people, and I apologize for that. Because I personally did not watch NASCAR back when this game was released. So I might royally screw up some names, put people in places that they aren't. So I apologize if I offend anybody by messing up names and places. It's very possible. Because I really did not start watching NASCAR till around 2005, 2006-ish. I was a late bloomer, I guess you could say. That was a clunky gear change there. I'm not in control of the gear changes. So, but I guess I'll keep you guys in for this qualifying, and then we will, next episode, have all the cuts and stuff. So, yeah, I really don't know what to expect. I wish I could be a little smoother here, but you guys saw with the truck, I really don't have much of a choice at Daytona. PlayStation 2 controller is not very easy to keep smooth, so I'm just going to have to keep making like those small adjustments that makes it look really awkward, but it's really the only way I can do it. But I have no idea what to expect. We could run, well, we could run in last place, who knows? I have no clue what is going to happen here. But let's hope we have a successful day. So that's the end of our first qualifying lap. Not the best. We kind of ran a little medium line during turn 1 and 2. So let's really try to stick it to the yellow line here. Now this is before the time of double yellow lines. So, I believe you can freely pass below the yellow lines here back in these days. Now, usually games are a little spotty as whether they enforce that or not, but it does seem like that this was around the time that you could still pass below the yellow line at the restrictor plates. So, I'm just going to assume that that's what it is until proven wrong. Alright, let's see where we can qualify. Again, we have no idea what expectations I should have here.
Alright, let's see where we place.
50.4. That was much faster than our truck lap, honestly. Which is kind of sad. We're in last place right now. Anybody else gonna make it worse? Can we not start in last, please? We're starting in last by almost 0.3 of a second. Well, looks like we're going to have a little tougher experience than I first anticipated. So it looks like there's 27 real-life guys, and then 28th on back is fantasy drivers. So Dale Jarrett's on the pole, Mike Wallace, Mark Martin, Ward Burton, and Kurt Busch. Top 5, we are starting shotgun on the field. Okay, what can I do to help this? Maybe give myself some more tape? Moving up to 40 there, but I guess we're just going to really have to rely on the draft and maybe some pit strategy. Again, I really don't know what the pit strategy is going to be like either. But off to Alan Bestwick.
Welcome to the Sunshine State and the birthplace of NASCAR, Daytona Beach, Florida. Since 1959, a driver's career can be made or broken at Daytona International Speedway. The 2.5-mile tri-oval has served as a proving ground for some of the greatest names in racing. 31 degrees of banking in the turns and incredible speeds on the straightaways have led to the inclusion of restrictor plates here. Aerodynamic drafting has become a must-have skill in order to stay with the pack and master Daytona.
Alright, so this is kind of your look. I'm going to let it cycle through until we hit the fantasy drivers. This is kind of your look at some of the cars that are in this game. It's also kind of giving me a brief glimpse at who's who. So there's Dale Jr., one of the few guys who you might recognize. Kevin Harvick, who's still racing. He might be one of the only guys left who's still racing in this game. And Steve Park was the last of the real-life guys. So, Off we go. This is going to be terrible.
Going green.
If we lose the draft right away, this is going to be a mess. So we just need to stay right here with this guy. I'm not even going to try to pass him, because I just want to stay in the draft until we are fully up to speed. We had a really clunky gear change from 3rd to 4th in qualifying. So I don't know if that'll also... Alright, no, it was much better this time, so... Please stay in the draft, Aaron. No, we're losing the draft. We are losing the draft. No. No, Aaron. No. Come on. This is bad. Keep the draft. No, Mac, come back. There's your rhyming with Aaron segment of the day, and we've lost the draft. Well, Cup Series is going to be a little more challenging than I had previously anticipated. What's the pit strategy looking like? How many laps are in this race? No, that's the apron, Aaron. 7 laps to go. I have no idea whether 1 can of fuel is going to be enough. Oh, we have kind of regained the draft a little bit, so all hope is not lost. Alright, we are definitely up to speed now, and we're going to use the draft to our advantage. Let's try to bump draft this guy here. Nope, we're going to spin him out instead. Actually, we're going to help him get back straight. That was a weird encounter. I clipped him on the left side. I did not mean to do that. We are coming in this time, by the way.
All clear. All clear.
Yeah, alright. No, we're not, because nobody else did. So next time by, we're going to come in. Let's try to cleanly bump draft with whoever this is. This might be Justice. Because I believe that's McCabe on the outside. So again, I don't think tire wear is going to be a huge deal. But we just need to nail on the head how much fuel we need to take. I guess this is a good race to kind of test the water. So we're going to do our same pit strategy as the truck series. No tires and 1 can of fuel.
You're low on fuel.
Yep, we're coming in this time, don't worry.
To the pit.
Guess we're going to have to take the high route here.
Car low. Slow down. Car low.
Alright. 1 can of fuel, no tires. No repair.
5 laps to go.
I'm going to just be safe here. Oh, freaking, I believe that's Terry Labonte in this game. I should have come in last time, because now there's just a huge conglomeration on pit road. So we're going to go 1.5 cans just to be safe. But everybody's stuck on pit road here. Oh, this is a disaster. But not for us, because we're going to use the low line to our advantage. So we're in 28th now. That's an improvement from 41st, is where I think we were. Hey, it's our drafting buddy from the truck series, Ken Schrader, behind us. That's excellent. The 2 double duty guys. I believe we're the only 2. I don't believe any of the other guys racing this series. I don't think Travis Quatful did yet. Somebody...
Car low.
Oh, crap. I messed that up. Oh, but I'll have a chance to redeem myself. Alright, it doesn't look like we're going to get any higher than 28th unless if more pit stop shenanigans occur. But, well...
The 55 car is headed into the pit.
Oh, that's... Oh, they're pitting again. Oh my god, why does this happen? Can somebody please explain to me why this is happening and how we're 17th right now? We have no drafting help in front of us or behind us, so we're on our own here. But if we have 2 more guys come down pit road, and we might have a top 15 finish out of all this. Definitely would not have thought that. I mean, we knew pit strategy would be on our side, and this game does have some weird glitches with pit strategy. We are good on fuel, right? Yeah, we'll go on fuel. 1 can of fuel probably would have been enough. Alright, so Schrader is going to pass us here. But the 2 guys who were with Schrader dropped down to pit road. Alright, we're up to 8th. 7th. What is going on? Am I really going to get a top 10 here?
There's a wreck in turn 2.
There's a wreck in turn 2. We're in turn 2. You lie, Mr. Crew Chief. He said there was a wreck in turn 2. Unless if somebody became invisible, there was no wreck in turn 2. But we're in 7th place right now. Thanks to pit stop shenanigans.
The 36 car is headed into
Oh,
the pit.
now Schrader's pitting. And it looks like a couple other guys are too. Oh no. We're in 2nd! We're in 2nd at the Daytona 500. Is that the white flag? No, we still got 2 laps to go. It's just Bobby Labonte in front of us now. Does he have to pit? Are we gonna pull a miracle out of the hat here? Oh my gosh. It's just a matter of whether Labonte's gonna have to come in. Oh, well, we got Ward Burton now.
Car high.
Dang it, I couldn't block him in time. Looks like Labonte and Ward are both staying out. So now we're in 3rd place. Nope. Labonte came down pit road. We're in 2nd place again. Dang it, I wish I had been more aggressive with Ward now. That could have been for the freaking Daytona 500. Crap. But we're so slow. Jarrett's gonna end up passing us. I don't really think there's much I can do about that situation. I don't want to wreck him. We're not gonna lose too much money going from 2nd to 3rd. Let's just try to draft on him so we don't lose any more spots. I don't know what weird pit road shenanigans this game creates. I don't know if the game is like forcing itself to have the correct running order or something, but looks like we're gonna finish 3rd at our first Daytona 500. You cannot go wrong with that as a rookie.
Top 5.
Top 5 at our first Cup race. Yeah, on the move award, no kidding. 43rd to 3rd. But it looked like Ward Burton won the Daytona 500. Dale Jarrett 2nd, I believe it was. Tony Stewart in 40th. And Dave Blaney in 41st. So they obviously had some issues. Maybe they were forced to pit like 3 times or something. I really don't know. Man, we just finished 3rd at the Daytona 500. I wasn't expecting that. But we'll head back to the menu. We're only going to do those 2 races since we had to do all the preseason stuff. But again, the idea is that we can do 3 races per episode. But with some cuts and all that. So we got an $86,000 payday. I thought it would have been a little bit more for a 3rd place finish. But yeah, Ward Burton went to Daytona 500 in 2008. Is the year that we're in right now. If you look at the upper right hand corner, who won the Daytona 500 in 2008? I have no idea. Was that the year that Harvick beat Mark Martin at the line? I don't know. Somebody in the comments, I'm sure, will figure that out. But yeah, 3rd place in the standings. We do have to set up our sponsors. Oh no, I accidentally click the button. So how many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so let's start with our most likely sponsor. Of course, all these sponsors are really good. So I'm going to do this in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming, be sure to hit that red subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.